Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw the awesome looking new Calamity skin in Fortnite. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this, and this one could be a little bit tricky because of the hair on the eye. But we're gonna start out with the band on the hat first, so we're just gonna draw in a line. Okay, so that's gonna give us pretty much the width of the head. And then let's just go ahead and go up slightly. We'll just finish up that band first. Okay, so once we have this, let's go ahead and draw in the hat area. So we're just gonna draw in a line, nice curve kind of all the way around first. Okay, and then we'll draw in the rest of the hat later because it's more important to get the face in there. So in the middle here, we're gonna come down. This is gonna be the midpoint here. I'm gonna come over a little bit, and this is gonna be her eye. So it's right underneath the little hat. Okay, so one curve going this way, and then we're gonna go out this way, and then we're just gonna go up. Okay, and then for this side, it's a little bit trickier because the hair is kind of covering half her eye. So we're gonna come over here, and then right about here, like half point from this line here, this curve, just make a little mark. And then I'm just gonna come down with a little curve. So that's gonna be the hair. So now we can draw in the eye. So back to the middle here, we're gonna come over here. Go up right underneath the hat again. So we're only gonna see half of her eye. Yeah, very, very tricky spacing here. And then from here we can draw in the eyeball. So this one's easy. We just gotta draw in. Circle here and a circle here behind the hair. And I'm gonna shade it in. I'm gonna leave myself a little bit of highlight if I can. Okay, so that's gonna be the hardest part of the drawing, just getting this correct. Okay, so once we have this, let's just go ahead and finish up the hat. Let's just finish this first. So we're gonna go up. Okay, just curve it up. And then we're gonna come down quite a bit in the middle. And then on the back of it, we're gonna draw just one little arc like this. Okay, and then we're gonna continue on the side here. So we're just gonna go up. And then we're gonna curve it back down. Just kind of meet up to the side. So we'll just keep it simple. So we're gonna go up. Just curve it down and just go back into the hat. And then from here, we can draw in, let's draw in more of a hair. So I'm gonna come down slightly, just kind of curve it. So now let's continue on with the face. And for her face, we're gonna draw in her nose. So just come down in the middle here. Just draw like a little angle. Okay, and then for her lip, we're gonna draw middle of the lip first, the mouth, just one line across. And I'm gonna try to draw this, it's kind of small. So on the upper lip here, just make a little mark. And then from those corners here, just kind of go out, curve out to the corner. Okay, so that's gonna be her upper lip. And then for her lower lip, it's a little bit easier. We're just gonna draw one line. Okay, mine is a little bit crooked, but it's okay. Kind of gives her a little bit more expression actually. All right, so now we can draw in her face. So for her face here, we're gonna come down from the side of the hat here. Okay, come down here. And then for here, we're gonna start over here. And then we're gonna come down, just kind of turn it in. I know this is very tricky to draw. So just kind of turn it in. Let's close that off for a chin. So now we can, let's see, we can finish up the hair, but let's just draw her neck first. And just two line across, coming down. And then now you can draw in the hair. So the hair is easy now that we have her face in. So we're just gonna go on the side here. I draw one big curve coming out. Gonna come in, just kind of close everything off here. And then we can add in a little bit of a loose strand here on the back. Makes it a little bit more interesting. And then here, we're gonna come from the corner here, just kind of draw a little wavy line all the way out. And then we're gonna come in and let's just add in a couple of strands like that and go all the way behind the neck again. Okay, and then now for some flow to the hair, so we're gonna draw in a line like this, curve. And even in here, we're just drawing a little line just to give it a little bit more strands. Okay, do one here and then maybe one on the bottom as well. Okay, so that's the head, and yeah, that's definitely gonna be the hardest part of this drawing. Okay, so let's move on to the body. Let's see, for the tank top here, so we're gonna go out slightly, and then we're gonna drop in the neckline here for the tank top, so it comes down quite a bit. Okay, and then now we're gonna continue on with this shoulder. We're just gonna go out. So this is still the tank top here, and then we're gonna slant it out all the way down here, and then now we're gonna curve it all the way down to the waist. Just kind of flare out slightly at the end here. So this is gonna be your hip, and then we just close this off. Okay, and then for the chest area, we'll continue this curve here. We're just gonna draw one curve in, curve in. Okay, so that's the upper body, and let's see, let's just finish up the belt here. So here's the hip, so we're gonna come down, just kind of curve it out slightly, and then we're gonna close this off. So this is gonna be the bottom of the belt, and then here's the top of the belt, and then here's the buckle. So we're just gonna draw in a little bracket here, it's like a little egg shape. And then we'll add in, let's add in one loop here for the belt. Okay, so nice and simple, and let's move on to her arms. So for her arms, we'll come back up here. So here's her armpit right here. So shoulder here, come out. Let's curve it down. You don't want to make her too buff, right? So then right here, back to the armpit. So just a little bit of a bracket here for the biceps. Lower arm, just kind of go out, pinch it back in past the belt area. So this is going to be the wrist. And then now for her thumb, so go out, come down, and then just kind of curve it up. And then one line down here for the palm. Okay, so here's the back of the hand. We're going to go out. So the spacing here, now we can draw a finger. So we're gonna go 1, 2, just kind of give it a little bit of curve. Okay, and then we're gonna add in a little bit of finger behind. All right. So let's draw in the other arm, and it's gonna be pretty similar. So here's the armpit, come across. Shoulder coming down. And then same thing here. Bracket, forearm, just kind of flare out, and we're gonna pinch it back in and use the other side for reference so you know how far down to go. And then now for our hand, so here's the palm, that's the thumb, and then we're gonna curve it up, slant down for the palm. Here's the back of the hand, and we're just gonna start here. We're just gonna give it a little bit of a segment here for the finger, and then we're gonna continue this, just kind of curve it, taper it, close it, and then same thing here. I'm just gonna add one little fingertip here. Okay, and then let's see, she's got a little bit of a strap here, so I'm gonna add one little line just for some folds. And then we can add in a little knot here, and then just a little triangle for the loose ends. All right, so now let's move on down, and she's got those jeans. shorts. So we're gonna come down here in the middle, draw a little line, and then we're gonna just draw 2 little lines going up at a slant. Okay, so now we're gonna continue on. We're gonna continue this curve, come down slightly here, and then we're just gonna close this off. Okay, so that's gonna be the bottom of the short. So let's work on the other side as well. So we're gonna come down, and just close that off. Okay, so now we can draw in the her leg. So we're gonna continue this curve again, and we're gonna taper in. Just kind of nice curve in, and then for her knee, we're just gonna draw a little bracket. Just kind of taper down here, and then lower leg, we're gonna flare out slightly, and then here's her boot. So we're gonna just kind of close it off with an angle here. Okay, and we'll draw that later. So let's finish up with this leg. So we'll continue the curve. Okay, use the other side for reference, and then here's her knee, just a little bracket. And even if you make it a little bit tighter like this, it's okay. All right, and then we're gonna flare out. We're gonna come back up here. And then again, we're just gonna close it off. All right, so let's see, let's draw in, well, you know what? We can finish up the little details up here first. All right, so right here, we're gonna draw in just 2 little curves like this for the pocket. And then for our jean here, it's kind of ripped, right? So we're just gonna add in some of these little random shapes. Okay, so it doesn't have to be exact as long as it's a little wavy. And then we're gonna add in, just got 1 little tie here. And again, I'm gonna add just a little bit of line here, just to make it look like cloth. And then here's the little knot on the back, and then same thing here. I'm just gonna draw a little bit of loose end. All right. So now let's finish up with her boots. So right, we're gonna go back up down here. So on the side here, on the corner, we're just gonna come out, and then we're just gonna pinch it all the way in. Close it, and then we're gonna add 1 section here, a little rounded, and close it again. Okay, and then inside here, we're gonna come down, and then this side, we're gonna come out, and just kind of hook it down. See, I'm gonna come down a little bit further. I'm just gonna close this off, and then add 1 line in the for the sew. Okay, so same thing on the other side. So corner, slant down. We're gonna pinch it in. Okay, close it. 1 section, slightly round it. Close it with a curve. And then same thing here. I'm just gonna go all the way down. Come out more on this side. Close it. 1 line, and then lastly, let's add some detail to the boot here. And for the boot, let's see, we can add in, we can just draw 2 curves like this first. And then we're gonna go back up from the corner and just kind of close it. Okay, so small little curve going up, and then just close that. All right, same thing here. Let's see, curve down the middle, go back up, and then straight line. Curve up, straight line. And that is it for this beginning level of the Calamity skin in Fortnite. Hope you guys like the way it turned out, and if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time.